there are stages in LinkedIn client acquisition. And if you are, let's take the example of a solopreneur, and you are basically at ground zero, you basically have few clients, and those that come in are based on pure luck. With this method, you can reliably get yourself to 10,000 a month to simply generate. And the breakdown, I would say, is something like, if you start 100 conversations each week, and presuming that, let's say, just for sake of the argument, you're charging 5,000 US dollars as per client, that's your customer lifetime value, and you start 100 conversations, then you will be able to get yourself 2 clients a month with this, right? So half a client each week. That means, of course, you have, and that is you're working part-time on this. You're working maybe 3 hours a day on this, including you post content. Okay, so content and doing this to 2 to 3 hours a day, you should absolutely be able to get yourself to a $10,000 in revenue. And that is what we're seeing with our clients. Just recently, we had our first, one of our clients. She is currently the leader on the leaderboard. She got herself her first client exactly in this way, following this recipe, in 2 weeks after starting to do this. And she is someone who is running essentially her coaching business as a side business. So she did not even have those, let's say, 15 hours a week. She's having barely 10. And she got that because of this approach. But one thing that this approach has a huge impact on is many coaches have an aversion to sell. Many solopreneurs, they love their craft, they're good at what they do, but selling is icky to them. And if you can say that selling is nothing other than you start conversations and have great conversations with people from end to end. And the great thing is that I have wonderful relationships with so many people now on LinkedIn who probably will never become my clients, but we just connected well with. I don't know if you and I, Carl, are ever going to be working together, but here we are on a podcast. And I have plenty of that. There are very few people on LinkedIn who hate me, I would presume. I hope so, at least. But if it happens, no big deal. But this is the great thing about it, that this kind of approach, as manual as it is upfront, only creates goodwill. And that is this fascinating thing that I'm mesmerized that people don't get it, is that while you are doing the spamming and the pitch slapping, you are getting yourself maybe 0.51% of clients, but the other 99% have a negative attitude towards you. And that's going to compound over time. So it fascinates me that people never think about the downside.